S. Smith422 asks, what is your favorite Nintendo series? The Legend of Zelda is my favorite Nintendo series, hands down. Golferman27 asks, do you have an Xbox or PS3? I own an Xbox 360, and like I mentioned before, I don't know Sony products, so I'm sorry, Golferman, I don't have any PS3. Faust, no. I'm terribly sorry, I have no idea what that name's supposed to be. Come on, get up, bike, giant bike, get up here. Stop burning yourself in fire. Yeah, he asks, which of your LPs are your favorite? Thousand Year Door, Luigi's Mansion, Pikmin 2, or Donkey Kong Country so far? That's a tough one, actually, because I'd like to say that it's going to be one of the 3 on my actual channel, because it's my actual channel, not Nimbus, that I'd be uploading that subscribe to, so hopefully I would like one of those the best. I'm enjoying Pikmin 2 a lot, but Luigi's Mansion, for some reason, was just such good work. I think because I knew I was uploading it to Nimbus, I, like, purposely tried a little bit harder to make it more enjoyable. So I'm probably going to have to say Luigi's Mansion right now is actually topping off my favorite LP that I've done so far. Completed LP, considering the only 2 LPs I've completed have been Thousand Year Door, which is my first one, and watching that back is weird. I'll just tell you that right now. It is strange to watch that video back. It is very strange. My very first episode is embarrassing. If any of you guys are LPers out there and you've been LPing for a little while, go back and watch your first video. It is like night and day compared to where you are now. I'm just saying. Anyway. I had my nose there for a second. Rainbow Queenie asks, what is your favorite game series? Legend of Zelda, like I mentioned probably several times before that. I'm gonna answer that question a lot. Moving on. Versus King Dedede. We must defeat King Dedede in this little particular stadium route. So hopefully we can do this. Anyway. Let me set up for all menu questions. Alright. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Alright. Let's see if we can't defeat Dedede. Okay. Alright. Next question. Yoshi2398 asks, what is your favorite Pokemon? That's a very tough question, my friend. My favorite Pokemon? That's actually an incredibly tough question. I know I said Gen 2 is my favorite Pokemon generation, but I feel like my favorite, I guess, types of Pokemon... Actually, you know what? I don't use it that much when I play. My favorite Pokemon in terms of strictly looks is probably Umbreon. I'm a really big Umbreon guy. I kind of wish Umbreon was a little better of a Pokemon. He's not the greatest thing in the world. I mean, Umbreon's actually a very good Pokemon. What am I saying? It's just like, I don't really use it in my parties. But Umbreon is actually probably one of my favorite Pokemon out there. I probably have to give Umbreon the cream of the crop on that one. Can you be better at turning, giant car? You're just gonna make a big old blast. I'm just gonna blast you. Blast! Okay, moving on, next question. Phantom, speak of the devil, Phantom Umbreon, there you go, a little bit of preemptive shout out there. Asks, do you like Pokemon? Yes, I am a huge fan of Pokemon. I answered this before. Huge fan of Pokemon. Like your name suggests, I'm a big fan of Umbreon. Next question. Jake A. Kiramelli, I'm not sure that's how you pronounce it at all, asks, why do you call yourself Zelda Savior 31? I was expecting this question to come up. The name Zelda Savior 31 actually originated from a game that has nothing to do with Zelda at all. We did not defeat Dedede, so we lost unfortunately. It actually had to do with Guitar Hero. When you play Guitar Hero, I'm sure anyone who's played the series Guitar Hero knows, when you play Guitar Hero, you make a name for your band. The name of my band was Zelda Savior, because I was a huge Zelda fan. And so when I wanted to make a YouTube account, after that, making that for Guitar Hero, I started using it for a lot of things. So it just kind of kept coming with like usernames for Xbox Live. My gamer tag is Zelda Savior 31. Oh, well, I'm gonna get friend requests now. Yes, guys, my gamer tag is Zelda Savior 31. If any of you on Xbox, I don't play with people that I don't know that much, so I don't expect a lot of super openness, I guess. Not trying to be a jerk, but it's just the way I kind of handle things. Don't want to get flooded with things, you know. But as I was saying, and yeah, so it originated from Guitar Hero, of all games. I know, it's kind of funny, isn't it? But yeah, so when I made my YouTube account, I'm playing video games. I love Zelda games, or yeah, video games. So why not make myself Zelda Savior 31 again? So that's how that stuck, and it fits. It makes sense because I'm saving Zelda, you know. Anyway. Next question. Ian707 asks, who was better in your Thousand Year Door Let's Play, Champ or Vivian? My 2 favorite partners. Calling them both out in the same question. Think you can outsmart me. Vivian gets my favorite partner of Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. Vivian was, in terms of pure ability, she's also as cute as a button. You can't deny that she's just the cutest darn thing you've ever seen. She's so cool. I love her. And I used her for the final boss, so I also kind of feel like I have to give her credit for being way more useful than Champ would have ever been in that fight. Champ would have been very useful, but Vivian would have been was way more useful than she was. So Vivian beats out Champ. The Janitor of Canada, excellent username there, my friend, asks, would you get with this or that? I'd probably want to get with that, you know, just because I mean, this is just this. But that's that. Ooh, I like that way more than like this. You know? Anyway. The X Gamer Reviews asks, how was your experience with gaming and when did you start gaming? As I mentioned before, the very first game I played and the very first experience I had with gaming was the Game Boy Color, was Game Boy Pocket with Super Mario Land. And initially, I was really bad at it. I was really frustrated. I was really terrible. I've never beaten the game to date because I couldn't beat it as a kid. So initially, I was kind of like, yeah, this is hard. I don't like this. But like, for some reason, I kept playing it. Even with Donkey Kong Country 2, the second game I played ever. That game, I couldn't beat the first world as a kid in that game. I was bad. I was terrible. And yet, I kept coming back to it. I think it had something to do with the desire to want to keep succeeding at something that I failed at. And I knew that I had the ability to do it. I knew that I was able to. It wasn't hard. It was just an ability, it was a practice thing. And I wanted to keep playing it until I knew that I was able to do it. So, I guess my experience with starting gaming was a perseverance thing, in that I kept playing games because I wanted to be good at them. And that's kind of the way I still do it now. I like to be the best I can at any game I play. So, it's all about having fun. Video games are games, first. So, it's all about enjoying yourself when you play video games. But for secondary goals, it's whatever you want to make it. And, like, that's the way I handle LPs. It's what you want to do with it. Don't worry about anyone else. Just do what you want to do. And so, I guess that's what I chose to do with my gaming experience. I chose to be the best I could be at the games I enjoy. Is to have fun and be good and have fun practicing and being upping your skill. So that's a great question. I thank you for asking me that question. That's a really awesome question. I appreciate me having you ask that, having me be able to answer it. Anyway, a lot of questions from ARP Isoa 1. Wow, I looked down for a second and I'm like, oh, my card said, oh, what a wing star appears right in front of me. Thanks, game. You're ever so wonderful. Grab all my upgrades so I can beat them. A lot of questions from ARP Isoa 1. First question. Do you ever think you do a Wii game instead of a GameCube game for your LPs? Yes, I have full intentions of LPing Wii games. It's just, like I mentioned before, some of my favorite games are on the Wii and N64, which I haven't even done a game LP of that myself. But don't worry, Wii games will come. I fully intend on doing LPs of many Wii games, so don't worry about that. Next question. Why is your name Zelda Saber 31 if you've never done Zelda LP? Okay, people are asking this a lot, and I'll announce it on this particular part of the video. This video is very long, by the way. I'm probably gonna split it into 2 parts. Oh, nice ball, a bullet! Nice. I have an LP to Zelda game because I love them so much. I want to do that game nothing but the utmost justice. I don't want to go into any of those LPs underprepared at all. Like, I want to know my stuff if I'm gonna be doing anything Zelda. I know I've played those games a lot, but there's been games where I haven't, like, 100%, like, I haven't gotten all the heart pieces in, like, any of the files I've done. Like, I've beaten them so many times, but I haven't, like, in Wind Waker, I haven't gotten all of the heart pieces. That's a lot. That's a task. That is an endeavor, friends. But yeah, don't worry. Zelda LPs are coming in the near future. Don't fret, friends. Just because my name is Zelda Saber 31 doesn't mean I'm only gonna LP Zelda games. I'm gonna LP games that I want to LP, so... if you're looking for Zelda games, they're gonna come, but you gotta have patience. Anyway, his next question. He has 4 questions to him. What do you think is your best LP so far? Like I said before, I personally enjoyed... City Like okay. I personally really enjoyed Luigi's Mansion, so I'm gonna have to say Luigi's Mansion is probably my favorite LP I've done so far. I don't know one of the parts of the Legendary Machines. This particular one was a piece for Dragoon, which if any of you have played Super Smash Bros. Are familiar with the 3 Dragoon parts. Those pieces allow me to fly the legendary air ride machine Dragoon, which is an amazing flyer. Anyway. But yeah, Luigi's Mansion is probably my favorite LP so far. Next one. What Nintendo console do you like the most? The N64 is my favorite Nintendo console. The Jordan Nguyen thing asks, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is probably going to be green. Because I'm greedy. No, I didn't really have a favorite color for a while. I just kind of liked colors in general, but not until people started telling me that green was kind of my color. Like, people kind of like, oh, like, you look so good in green when I wore green clothing. That it just kind of eventually became the color I liked the look of the most. And I'm a really big earth tone guy, so I like a lot of different shades of green. So green is my favorite color. Next question. Cosmic360 asks, will you ever do an LP on an emulator? Yes, I have full intentions of doing LPs on emulators depending on what they are. For handheld games, yes. And even for N64 games that I can't find on, like, the Wii Marketplace, I would probably need to do an emulator for. So expect those in the future as well. Next question, ET658 asks, what is your favorite food? My favorite food, hands down, is sushi. I am a sushi fanatic. I love all kinds of raw fish. It is delicious. My favorite type of sushi is eel. If any of that grosses you out, it is amazing. Don't knock it till you try it. It is so good. I love eel. Eel is delicious, but sushi is just my favorite food overall. Anyway, next question. Do you play Mario Kart? I'm a big Mario Kart fan. My favorite Mario Kart is Double Dash, the one for the GameCube. Me and my friends literally raged the crap out of that to no end in high school. We still play it a lot nowadays, but it's just been, I love Double Dash. I can do Mario Kart 64, it's not my favorite, but I like it. However, Wii, I'm not actually the biggest fan of. I know Mario Kart Wii had a lot of fans, and I know a lot of you guys are probably gonna be like, what, you didn't like Mario Kart Wii? But like, I never played it that much, and I don't know, there's parts of it that I just wasn't a huge fan of. I loved the Double Dash element, and I kind of missed the fact that they have to get rid of that for the next game. And I don't think they're probably ever gonna bring it back, unfortunately. But anyway, that's that. Next question. What the heck? Oh. Wow, I have to look down. I'm looking down at this question. I can't look at the screen. Anyway, what's your food? Oh, more questions from Karate Josh B. Sorry, that was the question. The Mario Kart question was from Karate Josh B. He's got more questions. The next question is, do you like pie? Aside from key lime pie, I actually don't. I'm more of a cake guy. Or cheesecake. I'm not the biggest fan of like apple, cherry, blueberry. I never really was that fond of them. But key lime pie? Don't get me wrong. Oh my god. Key lime pie is delicious. I love key lime pie. But his last question is, why are you so awesome? Because you think I am, sir. I just do what I do. But I'm happy that you think I'm awesome, so kudos to you. Anyway, I got a couple more questions. This video is dragging on way longer than I thought it would be, so I'm going to finish up as quickly as possible. Alright, next question. Pro Nintendo player asks, could you give us some LP advice? If I'm going to do that, I'm like really in depth. I want to make a video for it, which I might do in the future, but I guess the simplest advice I can do is don't make videos based upon what other people do. If you want to make videos, do what you want to do in them. Don't let other people change the way you see making LPs. Like, don't LP games because someone bigger than you is doing it. Do what you want to do. Play the games you have fun playing, and it doesn't matter if you're good at them. Just play them because they're fun and you enjoy it. The single best way to make good content for videos is to do games and have fun with it. Do games that you have fun playing. Because when you're having fun, it reflects in your commentary, and it just flows a lot more naturally if you're enjoying yourself. If you're not having fun, people are gonna know very quickly that you're not enjoying yourself, and that's gonna reflect on them. You're like, the content isn't where it's at. So that's the simplest form of advice that I could give you guys right now. But if you guys want an LP advice video from me, post in the comments. Like, let me know, and I will make a video dedicated to my rant, and I will rant to you about the way I see people making these videos. But next question. Besides me, or besides myself, I should say, I wrote that down in a strange fashion. Besides myself, who's your favorite LPer? I am not my favorite LPer, just to let you guys know. I enjoy the content of others way more than I enjoy the content of myself. I make this content because I have fun, but like, I really enjoy other people's stuff, because I just love seeing what other guys do and the way they handle it. I'm gonna say, the one LPer who I see in my sub box, and regardless of what I'm doing, I stop and watch his videos, Peekall4444. I don't know how many fours it is, but you guys know it's just Peekall. Peekall Patrick is hilarious. I love the way he approaches his style of LPing is so simple, and it's amazing. He does whatever he wants, he doesn't care, and he has so much fun with it. And that's why he has amazing commentary. It's because he has fun. That's all it's about. So, if I could meet any LPer, I mean, aside from some of the guys I mentioned earlier, Fear of Time, Kelsu and RFG, would love to meet the guys in person. The next guy I would love to meet is Pico. I would love to meet him in person. I don't want to because I don't like being embarrassing in front of people that I think are famous in my eyes, but I would probably fangirl Squeal because he's awesome and I love that man. Anyway, but yes, my favorite LPer, aside from myself, would probably have to be Pico. Mr. Blah Blah Manful asks, are you planning on LPing the entire Paper Mario series? I would love to do an LP of the original Paper Mario. I really would love to. I've never played Super Paper Mario, though. I don't know anything about it, but all I can say is I judged it because it wasn't turn-based RPG. And I know that's wrong, and I know I probably should give the game a chance, but I don't know if I ever will LP it. I can't honestly say that I will. The original Paper Mario, though, I really would love to, so expect that to be a considered option. Next question. Kind of keep it going a little faster. Luigi Trollface asks, have you ever played Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story? In fact, I have played Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. It is that series is an amazing game series. The Mario and Luigi RPG series for the DS and Game Boy Advance are awesome. I love all of them. They are great. And Bowser's Inside Story was a fantastic game. I loved it to pieces. Moving on. Yug18111 asks, what was your favorite moment during Luigi's Mansion? That's a tough one. I don't know, actually. And to be really cliche, I'm probably going to have to go with the very end. That moment where I finally finished that game and I really sat back and thanked all of the Nimbuzz viewers for what they'd done, I got really emotional afterwards. Like, I really, stopped after that video and was like, I just accomplished something awesome and, was really proud of myself. So, that moment of satisfaction probably was great. In terms of, just pure, oh my god, what the hell just happened, or, oh my god, probably was accepting the fact that, I got almost all of the Golden Mice and Speedy Spirits on the first try, which was awesome, except for the one Gold Mouse that literally took 45 minutes. But aside from that, that was awesome. Next question, D. De Frederico, I hope that's how you pronounce that, asks, do you like The Doors? With classic rock, a lot of the times I'll enjoy music and I'll enjoy a song. I'll find a song, oh, that's an awesome song, and hear it on the radio or something like that, but I don't ever know who it's from. So I'm sure there's a Doors song out there that I'm a fan of that I just never knew it was The Doors. So I probably do enjoy The Doors, but I can't say for sure if I know I'm actually enjoying The Doors or not. I don't know who it is. Last page of questions, guys. We're almost done. Don't worry. More questions from Didi Federico. He asks, what was your favorite Paper Mario character? Vivian was awesome. I love Vivian to pieces from Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door. The Yoshi partner, who in this case, Champ for us, for any of you guys who are old school ZS31 fans and watch that series, you know, guys, I'm a big fan of Champ. I don't know why, as purely combat-wise in the original Paper Mario, I was a huge fan of Bow, or Bo, as people, I think, call her more in this community. I called her Bow as a kid, but I guess it's Bo. I really liked her purely for her abilities. Her actual character I wasn't the biggest fan. But I liked the way she played, so. Next question from him. Do you have any superstitions? That's a good question, actually. I don't really know. Do I believe in ghosts or something like that? Or do I believe, do I believe bad luck exists? Black cat crosses your path. Not necessarily. I'm not that really big into that kind of stuff. Being a biologist, I tend to rain on people's parades when it comes to silly things like that, somewhat. But I guess I can't really say for sure if I have any superstitions. I would say safely no. I don't really have any superstitions. I'm not really that superstitious of things. I don't know, not even of people, I would say. Next question, RetroGamer741 asks, do you like manga or anime? If so, what series do you like? I always was really hesitant to tell people about this because as a kid I was always trying to get made fun of. I'm actually a pretty big fan of anime and manga. I'm kind of cliche and I'm into the more popular ones, like Naruto. One Piece is my favorite. I'm a huge One Piece fan. I'm watching the anime of that and I'm actually following the manga, and it's a great series and I love it to pieces. Aside from that, I find new ones on the Funimation channel. I get the Funimation channel at home, and I know the English dubs of animes usually aren't as good as the actual versions, but if I find one that I like in the English on the TV, I typically look it up online and watch the series in Japanese. That's what I did with Soul Eater, if any of you are familiar with that particular series of anime. But moving on to the next question. Super Luigi Evan asks, what's your favorite Mario character? That's actually a very good question. I like Yoshi, obviously, is always a good classic. I'm actually a big Luigi guy. I mean, I like Luigi more than Mario. I enjoyed Super Luigi Galaxy more than I did Super Mario Galaxy, I'll just say that. But yeah, Luigi and Mario, I'm a huge fan of. If you count the Paper Mario universe, like I said before, I'm a huge fan of Vivian herself, the Shadow Sirens. Aside from that, Toadsworth, I guess, was always a funny guy. I always enjoyed chuckling with Toadsworth and his silly old man antics. Do like an old man Toad voice. That'd be hard to do. That just sounds like oh my god, I don't even know why I tried that. Oh god, I can do a good Toad voice, but old man Toad voice just doesn't happen. Anyway, moving on. What's your favorite Nintendo game? Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask for like 13th time. Sorry, guys, I did not cipher these questions through enough to know that people were going to ask the same question more than once. Chibylicious asks, what's your favorite Zelda game? Majora's Mask. What's your favorite game of all time? That's a tough question. I mean, I guess if your favorite game would probably have to be Majora's Mask. I guess my favorite game of all time would also be Majora's Mask, so that's not really a good answer, but what's your least favorite game of all time? That's a hard question. I don't even know. I don't even know what I would say to that. Least favorite game? Probably... I'm not a big sports games fan. I don't play like any of your really, like your Madden, your FIFA, your hockey, your basketball. I'm just not into those games. So I guess those would be my least favorite games. And what are you studying in college? She also asks. I assume that Chibylicious is a she. I don't know why. It's kind of... I'm generalizing there. I shouldn't do that. I'm a biology major, and I'm, yeah, studying biology, I guess, I don't know. Most people think I'm doing stuff for, like, med school and stuff like that, but I'm actually more into, like, animals themselves. So I'm hoping to work with animals in my future. I'm a tree hugger guy. I really like trees. No, I like animals. I really hope to end up working with them in my future, so that's what I'm studying. Vineyard Kid asks, what are your top 5 video game characters? Gotta come up with some easy ones to make this go a little faster. Link, I'm gonna say is number 1. I love Link. Yoshi, I put number 2. Luigi, 3. Green thing there, guys. I got a thing for green. I'll put Captain Olimar as 4, because I love Captain Olimar. I'm a huge fan of the Pikmin series. And I guess 5, what is Diddy Kong? Best game series, Legend of Zelda. Is his second question. Kalila Fane, 7. Sorry, I horribly mispronounced your name there. I'm terribly sorry. Asks, favorite game of all time, Majora's Mask. Do you like manga or anime? Yes, I do. Series, like I mentioned before, One Piece is my favorite series. I do also, I follow all sorts of series, depending on what they are. Favorite Nintendo console? Actually, I probably should stop this because I'm almost on all those questions. Favorite Nintendo console is going to be the N64. Do I play Minecraft? Yes, I do. Not that much, though. We're gonna listen to some music while I end this off. Ooh, here, we're gonna listen to... Whoa, where's that one? Where's the best one? Oh, I don't have that many yet. Damn it. Oh, I wish I had, one of the, titles from one of the tracks. Checkered Knights I like a whole lot, but as I was saying, yes. Favorite Nintendo console is the N64. You can play Minecraft, yes, but not that much. Sammy Lish 321 asks, what from your favorite video game ever? Who is your favorite character? Legend of Zelda. Link. Cliche, I know. Z10V asks, how can I get acquainted with Ninbuzz? I can't say that for anyone that is Ninbuzz that handles who they affiliate with. I can't say that, guys. Don't ask me that question. I know it's kind of lame, but I can't say. How do you make your LPs? I use an HD PVR with the my Wii, playing everything through my Wii. For my mic, I use the Blue Yeti. I'm sure a lot of guys know, familiar with that brand. And as for the programs, I record my commentary with Audacity and my video with the program that came with the HD PVR. So it's not that hard. It was a little expensive, but worth it in the long run. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time. Which do you like more? Wind Waker is my favorite. Would beat Ocarina of Time hands down. And last but not least, the final question. Anna Sensei, hopefully that's what she was hoping for there, asks, if you could live in any country for a year, where would it be and why? I mentioned this in my previous videos, but I'm learning Japanese. I'm not that good at it. Not really, I don't think so. But I would love to live in Japan for an extended period of time. I'm really fascinated by the culture there. It just would be an amazing, amazing experience. to get out there and see the world like you've never seen before. I think people would, everyone would benefit from time, at least from anywhere, from a year, a week, a month even, to live in a foreign country and just experience a new culture and get a really better perspective of the world. I think that's a really important thing for people to do. And that finishes off all the questions that you guys asked, and that only took an hour. I rambled too much, friends. This is gonna be a 3-part video. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna go up in one day too. Awesome. Anyway, that is it, friends. I'm gonna leave it off here. I'm gonna go back to the menu, play the menu music. Thank you so much, friends. Once again, that was all your questions you would ask from me. Not the most wonderful answers in the world, but I answered them, did my best. Stay tuned, guys. 1,000 down and so much more in the future to go. Let's see where this ends up, guys. I'm so excited for the future of this channel and where I'm going to be able to, what I'm going to be able to achieve and accomplish. And it's all going to be thanks to you, because you guys are going to be there pushing me through, giving me comments, supporting me, telling me what you want to see, what you think. And it's all because of you. Thank you guys once again from the bottom of my heart. You all are awesome for subscribing, liking, commenting. I love all of you for coming out and supporting me in this process. It has been a crazy, awesome, fun ride so far, and I'm hoping to have so much more fun air rides in the future. Oh, and that was a bad joke. Anyway, guys, till we meet once again, this has been Zelda Savior 31. If you haven't done so already, feel free to follow me on Twitter or add me on Skype. Either or would make me the happiest camper in the world. And next time, hopefully, you will enjoy. What am I saying here? And I will see you all in the next video. I hope you're all having a fantastic day.